Welcome back. I found some key differences that almost no one talks about. So watch to the end or you'll miss the most important part. Let's start with a joke because Odoo's pricing page literally says, "You are not dreaming." And honestly, that's exactly what I thought the first time I saw it. Free, paid, custom, per user, per app. It's like pricing designed by someone who really wanted you to scroll. Now let's break it down properly, starting with pricing, because this is where Odoo and AME Software immediately part ways. Odoo uses a subscription-based pricing model built around users and access. There's a one-app free plan that gives you access to a single application with unlimited users, which is genuinely generous if your needs are very narrow. Once you move beyond that, Odoo Standard is priced at around $9 per user per month and unlocks all apps on Odoo Online. The custom plan increases the price per user and adds advanced capabilities like Odoo Studio, multi-company management, external API access, and hosting flexibility. Over time, costs scale directly with headcount and usage, which can be affordable for small teams, but adds up quickly as businesses grow. AME Software takes the opposite approach. Instead of monthly subscriptions, AME sells individual accounting and payroll modules as standalone purchases. Payroll with direct deposit, general ledger, accounts receivable, accounts payable, electronic filing, and tax reporting tools are each priced separately, often as one-time costs rather than ongoing fees. This means businesses can buy exactly what they need without committing to recurring payments or bundled features they won't use. The pricing model favors long-term ownership and cost predictability rather than convenience and bundling. With pricing set, let's move into Odoo's feature set, because this is where Odoo really flexes. Odoo is a full ERP platform, not just accounting software. Its accounting module includes invoicing, vendor bills, bank reconciliation, multi-currency support, tax automation, and real-time financial reporting. Beyond accounting, Odoo connects seamlessly with inventory, manufacturing, CRM, sales, HR, payroll, project management, e-commerce, and marketing apps. Everything lives inside one ecosystem, designed to scale from a small business into a complex enterprise environment. Automation is one of Odoo's strongest selling points. Transactions sync across modules automatically, inventory movements update accounting records in real time, and workflows can be customized extensively. Odoo Studio allows users to modify fields, dashboards, and processes without writing code, which gives technically minded teams a huge amount of control. The system supports multi-company structures, international operations, and complex reporting requirements, making it suitable for businesses with layered operations. However, that power comes with trade-offs. Odoo's interface, while modern, can feel overwhelming due to the sheer number of options. Setup is rarely plug and play, especially for accounting. Many businesses require implementation partners or consultants to configure workflows properly. Without careful setup, users may feel lost inside menus, settings, and modules they don't fully understand. The pros of Odoo are flexibility, scalability, and scope. It's one of the few platforms that can realistically replace multiple standalone systems. Businesses that want a single source of truth across departments will appreciate how deeply integrated everything is. For fast-growing companies or those with complex processes, Odoo offers room to grow without switching platforms later. The cons are complexity, cost creep, and learning curve. Subscription fees rise as users are added, and advanced functionality often requires higher tier plans or professional services. Support experiences vary, and businesses that prefer simplicity or minimal setup may find Odoo more effort than it's worth. Now let's shift gears and talk about AME Software, which operates with a completely different philosophy from Odoo. Where Odoo aims to be an all-in-one, cloud-first ecosystem, AME is unapologetically modular, transactional, and ownership-focused. AME doesn't bundle everything into one subscription. Instead, it lets businesses purchase exactly the accounting and payroll components they need and nothing they don't. AME Software offers individual modules for payroll, general ledger, accounts receivable, accounts payable, electronic filing, 1,999 reporting, W-2 processing, direct deposit payroll, balance sheet and profit and loss corrections, and state-specific reporting add-ons. Each component is priced separately, often as a one-time purchase rather than a recurring monthly fee. For example, payroll with direct deposit is sold as a standalone product, while general ledger and vendor reporting are separate purchases. This structure gives businesses a high degree of cost control, especially for organizations that already have established processes and don't want to pay forever for features they rarely use. Functionally, AME focuses on accuracy, compliance, and control, rather than automation or visual polish. Payroll is one of its strongest areas, with robust support for tax deposits, electronic filings, and regulatory reporting. Accounting modules are straightforward and built to mirror traditional accounting workflows, which makes the software feel familiar to experienced bookkeepers and accountants. There's very little abstraction. What you see is what gets posted, which reduces surprises and hidden system logic. The pros of AME software are clarity, ownership, and predictability. Businesses pay for the tools they need and keep using them without worrying about rising subscription fees or user-based pricing. This makes AME particularly attractive to small firms, payroll processors, non-profits, and organizations that value long-term stability over constant feature churn. Because the software isn't trying to upsell you into higher tiers, budgeting is far easier over time. That said, AME does have limitations. The interface is functional but dated, and the overall user experience prioritizes precision over ease. There's little in the way of automation, minimal third-party integrations, and no unified dashboard tying everything together. For businesses expecting modern cloud conveniences, mobile apps, or deep integrations with e-commerce and CRM platforms, AME may feel restrictive. When it comes to user feedback, the comparison becomes very clear. Odoo holds a 3.4 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot based on hundreds of reviews, with praise for flexibility but frequent criticism around complexity, support, and implementation challenges. AME software, on the other hand, does not currently have a meaningful presence on Trustpilot, which makes direct comparison difficult. The lack of public ratings doesn't necessarily indicate poor quality. It often reflects a smaller, more traditional user base that relies on long-term use rather than review platforms. As always, ratings can change over time and should be considered alongside real-world needs. The final takeaway is about mindset. If you want a modern, highly configurable platform that can eventually run almost every part of your business, and you're comfortable with subscriptions, per-user pricing, and setup complexity, Odoo offers enormous potential. If you prefer to buy your accounting and payroll tools outright, value predictability, and want systems that stay out of your way once configured, AME software delivers a more old-school but dependable approach. Click the link below to explore both platforms, review their pricing models, and decide which one aligns with how you actually run your business. And if this comparison helped you avoid the wrong software choice, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next accounting breakdown.